Hello, I'm Sr Stan, and I'm coming to you today with a meditation on stillness. So to begin, find a comfortable position. If you're sitting, make sure your feet are firmly on the floor, that your back is straight, that your shoulders are relaxed. When your back is straight and your shoulders are relaxed, you can breathe more easily. The breath can flow more easily through you. Allow your body to settle. Allow your mind to settle. Gently close your eyes. Meditation is the art of being still. In meditation, we aim at a state where the surface area of our mind is at one with the deepest stillness and peacefulness at the core of our being. This stillness is always there, but because of the noise and the racket that goes on within us and around us, we cannot always reach that place. So let us pause for a moment to bring the mind and body together. With our eyes gently closed, experience what it feels like to pause. We pause not just the body, but the mind too. We take a moment to slow everything down, to step back. There is nobody waiting. Right now we have nothing to do but to be here. We have no problem to solve. There is no place we have to go. We have nothing to figure out. Fully present now. Present to this moment. Open to this moment. Awake to this wonderful moment. Take a moment to listen to the silence. When we listen to silence, we are still. And now I will sound the bell, and listen to the bell as it enters your consciousness, as it settles and as it dissolves. Awaken to the mystery of being here today. John O'Donoghue invites us to enter the quiet immensity of our own presence. Let us enter the quiet immensity of our own presence. Aware of the silence and stillness within us and outside us. Now bring your attention to your breath. Notice that you're breathing, or rather that breathing is happening. Don't change the breath in any way. Just simply be aware of it. Listen to the silent breath. When we listen to silence, we are still. W.B. Yeats wrote, "We can make our minds so like still water, that beings gather around us, that they may see their own images, and so live for a moment with a clearer, perhaps even a fiercer life because of our quiet." We can make our minds so like still water, that beings gather around us, that they may see their own images, and so live for a moment with a clearer, perhaps even a fiercer life because of our quiet. We make our minds so like still water. Listen to the silent breath. Listen to the sitting, breathing body in this quiet place. John Moriarty writes, "Clear mornings bring the mountains to my doorstep. Calm evenings give the rivers their way. Some evenings the wind puts its hand on my shoulders. I stop thinking. I leave what I'm doing, and I go the soul's way." I stop thinking. I leave what I'm doing, and I go the soul's way. In this meditation, we are going the soul's way. We're going the way of stillness and silence. Listen to the breath, moving in and out in this quiet place. The breath moving in and out. Regular breathing. As we breathe mindfully in this way, our breath naturally will grow deeper and slower. Following the breath as best you can. Breathing in, aware that we are breathing in. And as we breathe out, we're aware that we're breathing out. Breathing in, I'm aware that my in-breath is deep. Breathing out, I'm aware that my out-breath is slow. Following the breath. Deep and slow. Not trying to change it, simply aware of it. Breathing in and breathing out in this quiet place. Following the breath as best we can. As it enters the body, moves round the body, and leaves the body. Breathing in this quiet place, centered and still. Breathing in and out, deep and slow. The ebb and flow of my breath, like the waves of the sea, rising and falling. My inner being is silent and still, like the sand on the bed of the ocean, while the waves of my breath, the waves of my life, rise and fall within me. Centered and still, only the breath is moving, moving in and moving out. The silent movement of breath. The breath moving in and out, deep and slow. The breath moves at the center of myself, silent and still. breath breathes me as I breathe it. Silent and still, deep and slow. I know the breath is greater than me. It breathes me as I breathe it. It is my breath and the breath of all, moving in and moving out through me. The center of myself, silent and still, while the breath rises and falls within me. Moving in and moving out. It is my breath, and it is the breath of all life. It is the breath of all creation. It is the breath of my Creator God, moving in and out within me. It is the breath of all life, moving in and out through me. It is the breath of all, and my little breath, moving together in the silence, in the stillness. The breath moves at the center. It breathes me as I breathe it. The breath moves at the center. It breathes me as I breathe it. It is the great breath of all creation, and my small breath, breathing together in the silence, in the stillness. In the silence, in the stillness. Silent and still. Now I will recite for you a poem by Edwina Gately called The Still Point. Contemplation happens when, seduced by longing, we let go our grasp of our well-constructed temples, our temples of defense and security, abandoning ourselves, all naked and unknowing, to the pursuit of the hunger in our guts. Then, when all our bright masks are left aside, we fall into ourselves, perhaps to meet there, all cradled by emptiness, the still point, rooting us in divinity, and washing us over in deep, deep peace. Thank you.